All right, I'm here in the garage at Watkins Glen with Ben Rhodes, who had a decent run until the wheel decided to turn traitor on you. Did you feel anything going on with your truck prior to the left rear wheel taking a vacation?
Yeah, for most of the race actually, I felt something going on, and then finally the last 20 laps, it was the most difficult truck I've ever driven. You know, on throttle, the rear end moves one way, off throttle it goes another way, so it was just really difficult to hang on to. I just told the guys I just want to finish the race right now, and yeah, without any warning, it just let go between turn 6 and 7. So unfortunate for our T-Sport Ford F-150. You know, it's a tough truck, but when the wheel comes off and you slam the wall at whatever speed we're doing, there's no coming back from that. So unfortunately, we were tied with my teammate Jake for what would be like the final transfer spot in the playoffs. But now it looks like I'll probably be like 11 points out. So it stinks to put in all that work, you know, on the stages. We get all those stage points and we're tied. All I need to do was finish in front of them, which I think we could have done. And yeah, now all that works out the window. But you got to put it in again for Richmond.
You weren't the only one that had mechanical problems today. People had axles breaking, flat tires that put people out of the race because internal stuff broke, blown engines. Just how hard is Watkins Glen on these trucks?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think ours might have been preparation, maybe. I don't know. We got to go back and look. But yeah, Watkins Glen's tough. The curbs are massive here. You know, a lot of G-forces, and it's the fastest. I mean, we ran here once, right? But we're considerably faster than we were here last time. Qualifying speeds were way up, and it's tough on the trucks. And you know, the Truck Series is known as a tough truck series, I guess, whatever I'm trying to say here, where you know, it's not a lot of give and take. So a lot of times we're forcing each other over the curbs harder than we'd want to, or to make speed, you're running over the curbs harder than you really should, right? But you have to do that every lap to make the speed. So it's tough, but yeah, looking forward to Richmond. We've got one more race now to try to get ourselves in the playoffs, and yeah, just thought we put ourselves in position today. And you know, I don't know if it was anything we necessarily did, I guess on my side, or like execution at the track. We just got to see what happened to the hub itself, whether that was, you know, part failure or something we did. I don't know.
What are you going to have to do to make up the 11 points?
It's just going to be all stage points next week. You know, stage points are the name of the game right now. Obviously, we could win, which would be amazing. That's the first goal, but stage points are up there. That's a big priority.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, so one final thing I wanted to talk to you about. Well, two things, actually. First of all, you're nominated for the Hall of Fame. May take you more than a year or two. Sometimes it does that. But being named one of the 75 greatest drivers in NASCAR history, out of the hundreds, probably a couple of thousand people who've raced in NASCAR in the top three levels, what did that mean to you?
I really thought I pissed them off a few times.
Well, I know you did that. But
yeah, I know. So
you're not alone in that.
Yeah, I was quite surprised and very honored. You know, I mean, that's no small task, and it's just you don't go into it when you're 18, because I had to wait till I was 18 to start. You know, I never thought I was going to be in the Hall of Fame. You know, and then growing up, you see the guys. I would go to the racetracks and you see the black jackets and New England Auto Racing or Hall of Fame guys. And I was, that guy's an old racer. Oh, that guy's an old racer. That guy's an old racer. Yeah, well, now I got one of those jackets. I'm one of those old racers.
You're still young at heart. I know that. So don't worry about that.